Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the best of California. This is not your normal LA tour. These are the secret places you're going to find the dead, the crazy, and the abandoned. Subscribe on YouTube and follow me. This is where it used to be, the Pike Amusement Park in Long Beach, one of California's coastal playgrounds. Not quite Disneyland, not quite Pacific Ocean Park, which is up in Santa Monica. It was a little bit seedier. And the Pike held some deadly secrets. One involved an outlaw from Oklahoma, the $6 million man, and the laugh-in-the-dark ghost ride. It's macabre. There are many places in the Golden State rumored to be haunted, but there are a few places, like the Pike, where the dead actually resided, quietly watching guests. And if those dead could only have moved, they would have thrown a scare into the public more effective than any Halloween haunt ever conceived. This is one of those places. The Pike was at one time the 5th most popular amusement park in the United States. But by the 70s, it had fallen on hard times and was running out space for film locations. It happened in 1976. A film crew was filming an episode of The $6 Million Man in the laugh-in-the-dark scare ride. These dummies and fake skeletons had been looking at guests for decades. The director of the episode didn't like the way one of these dummies was crowding his shot, so he asked the crew to take it down. When the crew went to take the dummy down, his arm broke off, and a human bone was revealed in the arm. This was no dummy, this was a real cadaver, killed by a .32 caliber bullet. But who was he, and how did he get here? Believe it or not, a ticket from the LA Crime Museum was found in the cadaver's mouth. This allowed investigators to eventually identify the body as that of outlaw Elmer McCurdy of Oklahoma. Poor Elmer's body had traveled the country as a bizarre artifact that crime doesn't pay. And like a sad Hollywood has-been, he somehow ended up in the laugh-in-the-dark ride at the Pike. Elmer eventually got to stop being a sideshow amusement and was returned to Oklahoma, where he got a proper Old West funeral and interment. Old cadavers and dead amusement parks. It's all a part of uncovering California. Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of California Award, and this story has it all. It involves the State Narcotics Rehabilitation Prison, a naval hospital, where I happened to be born back in the 50s. But more importantly, a luxury hotel built in the 20s that the Hollywood stars used to cavort in the pools and play golf, and where the notorious Walt Disney Snow White rap party was held back in 1938. This is the story of the Lake Norconian Club. It's on prison grounds, so we can't get access to the abandoned hotel, but we're going to look around and we're going to see who's trying to save this incredible structure. Follow me. Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of California Award, and I'm here with Kevin Bash, city councilman out here in Norco, and we're at the incredible Norconian Club. And Kevin, you're going to save this place for us.
Well, actually, the Navy's doing a pretty good job saving this portion of it. This is the old Norconian Pavilion. Later was the Officers Club for the U.S. Naval Hospital Corona. Their side of the property, they're doing a magnificent job of preserving it. I mean, they're preserving the old buildings architecturally. They're doing a great job. It's the state side we're having the trouble with.
And that's where the hotel is, and we'll show pictures of that.
Mm-hmm. That's where the hotel is, and actually the hotel, the eating areas, the pools, all that kind of thing are up there.
And this was built what year?
The grand opening was February 2nd, 1929. And it actually opened, though, the pools were the first thing to open in November of 28, and which world records were set because it was the only outdoor swimming and diving pool in Southern California that was AAU qualified until they built the pools at the Olympics in 32.
Amazing,
yeah,
amazing.
It's amazing history.
And that's months before the stock market crash it opened.
Well, and that was his bad luck. I mean, he poured gazillions of dollars into the place, and of course you had the downturn in the stock market. It basically destroyed him. The hotel probably never made a nickel.
And how can people help preserve this? How can they
Well,
get
there's
involved?
a lot of ways they can do it. They can join the Lake Norconian Club Foundation. They can get involved. One of the big projects I'm working on right now is called Save St. Luke's Glass. On the prison side is a chapel that was built by the U.S. Navy, and there's 9 stained glass windows that commemorate fallen heroes. And they're beginning to sag. They were designed by one of the great stained glass makers of all time. And the state wants to work with us, but there's just no money. It's about $5,000 to $10,000 of stained glass. The more you make, the cheaper it gets. They have to take them all out. We got people volunteering to do that, but we need a stained glass master. We can't just throw it together.
Wow. Well, we'll show the information with Kevin Bash. Best California Award. We're here at the incredible Norconian Club, and this is Diane Markham, who's part of the whole effort to preserve all of this. So, Diane, what an incredible event. And this has got to be the best kept secret in California, this hotel.
It is. This is the best kept secret in California, and we just want everyone to know about it, about our efforts to save the Norconian. It's a fabulous resort from the 20s. It's being neglected, and we just want to save it. We want everyone to help us with our fight.
And part of it's on the Navy base, and part of it's on the state prison,
Yes.
and so that's part of the challenge.
It makes it very complicated, very hard to access, and we have a small foundation, Lake Norconian Club Foundation, which we do have a Facebook page, we have Instagram, and we just want everyone to join our cause, help us fight this issue. It's on the National Registry of Historic Places, but it's being inside. And when you go inside, you could feel that yesteryear. You could feel Clark Gable, Myrna Loy, Norma Shear. You could feel their presence because the rooms are very grand. So,
Well, get involved. We'll show you the information to help save the Lake Norconian Resort. I'm Pat Pattison with the best of California. Talk to you soon. Wow, this is incredible. Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles Award here at the Rockhaven Women's Mental Asylum. Abandoned. I feel like this is Citizen Kane, these gates. Follow me. This is going to be bizarre. Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles Award, and I'm here at the Rockhaven property at La Crescenta with Joanna Linkhorst, the president of the Friends of Rockhaven. And Joanna, this is incredible. Thank you so much for this tour.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. I love the stories. I love being here in this place, the sense of peace and rest that still remains. It's wonderful.
And you told the story of the founder who started this place. When was it?
Agnes Richards founded it in 1923.
Okay.
She knew that women needed an opportunity to have safe treatment, so she began a place to be run by women, for women only, and with dignified care in a home-like setting.
Which at that time frame in history, women did not have that kind of treatment.
Oh, absolutely not. Cottage care was just being discovered, that being treated in a home-like setting made a difference in recovery. And it was still pretty horrific to be locked away in any of the mental sanitariums.
Yeah, and am I right that this was the first one founded by a woman in the country, or?
So far as we know,
As far as we
we
know.
haven't heard differently, but
Okay.
certainly in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and tell me about this wonderful, beatific, smiling woman.
There's our beautiful statue. She is a Gladding McBean, and she to us represents Rockhaven. She's this remarkable piece from the 1920s.
Kind of a spiritual center.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. She with all the little details that she has in her craftsmanship, just like all the little details that Agnes put into all over the gardens and the buildings here. And especially that smile.
The smile
that
is
look of
unbelievable.
peace on
We're going
her
to show a
face.
close-up of that. Yeah.
Being outside was very important to the treatment here, and
Yeah.
having her outside and basking in the sunshine. She's very, very representative
Yeah.
of Rockhaven.
Yeah.
People being able to come in.
Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles here at Rockhaven Asylum with Taylor. And Taylor, you're originally from Missouri,
Yeah.
but now you're in Los Angeles. What brought you to this place?
I heard that Hollywood starlets had been kind of put here when they got difficult.
So, it was a Hollywood history
Yeah.
interest. Yeah. Who ended up being true that was here?
Billy Burke, Glenda the Good Witch,
The Good
had been
Witch?
here, and
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe's mother.
We saw her room, and we're going to
Yes.
do a little bit about that.
We did.
What's your feeling about historic places like this?
I think they're very important to be preserved, and I think it would be cool if this place was restored and kept as a museum.
Yeah. So a younger generation
see what things were like.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Taylor, thank you for joining us. Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles. So anyway, this is so wonderful. Wonderful to get this incredible story about the Rockhaven property here in La Crescenta. Contact Friends of Rockhaven. You're going to see their website. I'm Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles Award. Talk to you soon. Hi, it's Pat Pattison with the Best of Los Angeles Award here at Angeles Rosedale Cemetery, one of the oldest in Los Angeles. You can see downtown behind me there, very close. Population was 28,000 when the cemetery opened. Had some notables, particularly jazz notables, Eric Dolphy, Art Tatum, Julie Wilson, who was Sam, and Casablanca are buried here. It's personal for me. My grandparents are buried here. My old Scottish granddad, who came to the city at the turn of the century, is buried here. And it's just a beautiful cemetery that is often overlooked. It had the second crematory in the country, so a lot of history in Los Angeles that we don't even know about. We drive right past it. It's on Washington and Koreatown. Check it out sometime. So there you have it, LA's best kept secrets. The dead, the crazy, the abandoned. Here's where the Pike used to be, down in Long Beach. This is where you can find the Rockhaven Institute in La Crescenta. Over here is the Rosedale Cemetery, kind of close to downtown LA. And then it's going to be a drive out to Norco to see the Norconian Institute. It's on prison grounds, so you're just going to have to look through the fence. Anyway, these are the best kept secrets in Los Angeles. I'm Pat Pattison with the Best of California. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Talk to you soon.